Hi, in this video we're going to show you how you could clone your hard drive using a free program called Rescuezilla. So there's nothing to install, so you just download the ISO file, then you either could burn it to a flash drive or CD. You could use Rufus, of course, if you want to burn it to a flash drive. And then all you need to do is go into your computer's boot settings and then make sure it's set to boot from that flash drive or that CD. Okay, so we have this computer here. Let me show you the drives. It has the C drive here with Windows on it. 100 gigs, then it has this 120 gig extra drive here. So I'm going to clone this C drive onto this extra drive here. Just keep in mind it's going to wipe out whatever's on the destination drive. And it doesn't have to be a drive that's already been recognized by Windows and formatted. You could still have it in your computer and it'll still find it. As long as you can see it in your BIOS, it should be able to read it when you boot to the flash drive or CD. Okay, so now I'm going to boot to the Rescuezilla ISO file flash drive, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so you just got to pick your language within the 10 seconds here. All right, so now we have a menu. We could start Rescuezilla, go to the graphical fallback mode, load USB into RAM, check USB for defects, and enter BIOS setup. So we want to start Rescuezilla, so press enter on the keyboard. Okay, so now you can see we have some options here. The first one is to make a backup image, and then you could restore that image. Actually, you could have multiple backup images on a secondary drive if you want to do that, kind of like the Windows image backup creator that you could do within Windows itself. But we're going to do the clone option here. So we want to clone one drive to the other. And then they also have this image explorer in beta mode. So if you do make an image, you could explore it using this tool here to see what's on the image. Okay, so click on clone. All right, so this kind of gives you a description, understanding cloning. It tells you it's different to disk imaging. And then we'll just go ahead and click next because we know what cloning is. All right, here's that 100 gig hard drive that has Windows on it. And here's that 120 gig extra drive, that data drive. It has files on it, but they're going to get wiped out, but there's nothing I'm concerned about. So I'm going to select the source drive, which is the Windows drive. Make sure you do this in the right order here, otherwise you're going to be in trouble. So the source drive is the one you're going to copy. And then the destination drive, the one you're going to copy to. So I'm copying Windows from the 100 gig drive to the 120 gig drive. Okay, then it just kind of shows you a little summary here. Then you can uncheck anything you don't want to copy, but we want to do everything from the drive to the new drive. So we'll click on next. So here's a summary of what it's going to do here. Destination drive 2, 120 gigs, and the following partitions. So here's the main one with Windows here, this 99.3. And then you can check this box here if you wanted to ignore file system inconsistencies and bad sectors. It tells you it's going to be overriding the partition table, so we'll click next. Are you sure you want to do it? It'll permanently overwrite data on this drive, so just make sure you don't have anything you want to keep. Okay, so now it's going to go through the process here, and you have some options here for when it's done. Shut down or reboot or do nothing. I'll leave it on do nothing so we know for sure it's done. So I will pause the video and then be back when it's done cloning. Okay, so now we have our clone summary after it has been completed in 47 minutes. So we'll go ahead and click next to start a new session, which just takes us back to the screen here. So we could click on the X. And then we have a little start button down here. We could shut down or check some other preferences, but we're just going to shut down. And then after I shut down, I will take the original C drive out of the computer so it's just running on the cloned copy, and then try and boot it up and we'll see what happens. Okay, so far we have the Windows logo, so that's good. Okay, we've got a login screen. Okay, so let's take a look at File Explorer here. Okay, so we got Windows Drive, but see how it's only 99 gigs, so 100 gigs like we had on the original C drive instead of 120. So let's take a look at disk management. Okay, so you can see it is the 120 drive, except it only used the 100 gigs from the original drive and left 20 unallocated. So then, of course, you could expand this later on if you want to use the full drive there. Or you could, of course, make another partition on it and use it for something else, so it's totally up to you. Now, one thing you notice is this recovery partition is in the middle, so if we were to try to expand this or extend it, it's grayed out. That's because this is in the way. So to do so, this would have to be moved to this side so these two are touching or contiguous, the 100 and the 120. Then you could expand it and take it over. So there's another tool you could use to easily move the partitions around. So I'll put a link in the description for that video so you can see how that works. And I'll also put a link in the description for the Rescuezilla software in case you want to try that out yourself. So it comes in handy, let's say, if you're having a failing drive and you want to clone it onto a new drive before it goes out. It's a perfect tool to do so. All right, thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe.